episode of My Sister and Me. I am Ashley Mercedes.
And I am Amir Givens.
How are you lovely, amazing, beautiful people doing?
Hope you're all doing wonderful.
Yes, it's been a while, you know. We got a lot to cover, a lot to chat about.
A lot.
You
Oh,
know,
Jesus.
so much has been going on. You know, like the last time we spoke, it was summertime, sun was out.
Right.
You know, and now it's September, leaves is falling.
Leaves is falling. We all this catastrophes going on
Back
out
to
here.
school. That's a whole other, topic for discussion.
Right.
Yeah, so first of all, I want to start off with this. You don't even know, okay? I saved this in my notes because I was like, when we get back on here, we have to talk about this. Do you not remember when we were younger, we had a radio station?
Did we? I think we did.
We had a radio station.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
And we used to, before people was even doing, like, podcasts were, like, popular. You know what I mean?
We couldn't even put nothing
we
out
had a
back
little,
then.
like, radio station, we called it. We would just record in the room. And
we probably got so much footage and recordings and all
no, we
types
have to
of
see if
stuff.
we can find it. Our voices are probably, like, wild. We gotta see if we can
I
find
used to have audio of us when we was singing when we was little, but I think it's in the old hard drive, and that thing got destroyed a long time ago.
Yeah, we not new to this, you know. We true to this.
Right.
It's just been a while. We took like a lot of like the old footage that we used to have down.
I mean, this update's just hidden.
Yeah.
The first thing we need to talk about was, I don't know if y'all remember, but Ashley went on a trip. This was her first trip.
Oops, that's my computer.
You know,
Sorry, guys.
She went to Florida.
I don't think we told them.
Gary, you told them you was going on a trip.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, guys, I gotta listen.
Listen to this story.
I'm gonna start off by saying I need a do-over, okay? I'm thinking, I'm going to Florida, my first plane ride. It's going to be lit. We out all night, Not doing nothing, no club and nothing like that, but just, seeing Florida, enjoying the weather, sitting by the pool.
Looking
you know
at
what
the palm
I mean?
trees.
Just walking down the street, just seeing what's there. You know
Right.
what I mean? And I was in the hotel room by 5 p.m. first day.
Right.
7 the next day. I mean, it just wasn't giving what it was supposed to give,
Mm-hmm.
And part of that reason, or should I say the whole reason, is because of who I went with. And I'm not even going to be shady. I'm not going to throw nobody under the bus. I'm just going to say, I was friends with the two people that I went with, and the vibe just wasn't right. It felt more like
I'm
I
going to
was
be shady.
tagging
We're going
along.
to refer to them as Pinky in the Rain. Okay.
Stop.
Because this was ridiculous. It was a whole situation
Yeah.
of, like, pettiness for no reason at all.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
It was just people being messy.
So, I'll give you guys a little bit of the tea. So, 4th of July, something happened with the people that I considered friends. It didn't have nothing to do with them. It was more so them just judging me. Something that had nothing to do with me. And nothing to do with them. And, from there, it was just, hanging out without me,
being
trying
petty.
to post and, make me feel jealous, ignoring me. But, me being the person I am, I'm like, okay, even though they're doing this, we're still going to keep it cute for the trip. We paid all this money. We planned it ahead of time, which is why I didn't cancel. So I was, we're grown. We all 21, 22. We're going to keep it cute for the trip and have a great time. But that just wasn't the case. Like, after the first day, they dropped the act and they wanted nothing to do with me.
Right.
So I literally walked around Disney World by myself from the moment. First of all, I got there separately because they went to a whole different park. Okay, so I walked around the first park by myself with I had my friend Fairvin. I had her on. She is so funny. I had her on FaceTime, and this girl was posting videos and
she was screen recordings of the FaceTime.
And she acted like she's actually there. Like, she's like, my first time at Disney. Like, she was killing me. But it was fun. And then after that, so I went to Epcot first. And then I had the park hopper pass where you can go to 2 parks in one day. And then after 2 o'clock, you can go to a second park. So I went to Magic Kingdom. So I went there. And once I got there, I thought I was going to be meeting up with these people that I went with. But turns out they saw me for about 2 seconds. They took my little picture by the castle. And they left and went back to the hotel.
Right.
And I just feel like for me, that's like, first of all, park hopper tickets for Disney are $200. So if you're going to Disney for an hour, you spend $200, you going to walk around for an hour, you do one little lap and you leave it.
That was the dumbest thing ever. Like, you could have, if that's the case, you could have just donated them tickets to somebody else outside the gate or something. Let them go in there with their kid. because
Disney
you wasted your coins.
So I'm not a ride kind of girl. I don't like roller coasters and but I didn't even get to get in anything because the lines were so long and it's like I was by myself. So I really just like walked around, went in like the different shops, did a little shopping.
Watched the parade.
Yeah, I watched the parade. They had like the little rainy day parade. They had the princess. Like I saw all of that.
And a little shade real quick. She actually found Tiana.
I did, but see, Disney had me messed up though. Tiana's by herself. All the princesses was in a car together, and Tiana was in a car by herself.
See how Disney be so shady to Tiana.
I didn't
they treat her like the stepsister. Like they just always got her by herself. They barely got her toys in the stores.
Yeah.
I didn't see
any Tiana merch. And you know what's really funny? I went to Disney, and I don't even think I saw Minnie and Mickey. I don't even think I saw them.
Oh Lord Jesus!
I don't even think I saw them.
It's like why make the black princess if you're gonna treat her like trash and don't sell none of her products anywhere?
Right.
You be happy if you find one little green dress somewhere, okay? And somebody pointed this out on TikTok. How you gonna make a whole movie about a Disney princess, right? And have her be a frog 90% of the movie? Okay, it's like that's just shade right there.
Yeah.
But anyways. Back to the trip.
Yes. Okay. So let me break it down. So the first day we got there, we came from the hotel. We came from the airport. Went to the hotel. Dropped our stuff off. Then we went to get some food. Did a little looked around. Went to the outlet mall. I got a cute pair of Uggs. So we did a little shopping. Went to eat. Got some stuff for the hotel room. And then we went to dinner later that night. And then the second day, we went to Disney Springs. I don't know if y'all been. Disney Springs is kind of like a bougie boardwalk kind of thing. You know what I mean? That
sounds fun.
It's like you just walk around this whole bunch of entertainment, shops, restaurants, whatever they have it. It's like a nice outdoor kind of thing. And here's another story for y'all. So that day, the people that I was with, they didn't want to do the walking. It was too hot. Their feet hurt. And obviously we're going to Florida. You know what's going to be in the 80s and the 90s.
Just comfortable.
So you got to prepare for that. You know what I mean? So they didn't want to walk over. They didn't even see all of Disney Springs has to offer, okay? So we had to get a reservation. Obviously it's crowded. Everybody's down there. It was an hour reservation. So they decided to go to Blaze Pizza and sit in there for an hour and snack on free pizza because one of the people used to work there. And they decided to go sit in there for an hour until the dinner reservation was ready.
And that sounds so stupid. Why you gonna go sit in a restaurant while you waiting for another restaurant to call you to go eat?
Right, and then you're eating
because you already ate.
Eat again. So I was like, you know what? I wasn't being rude enough. I said, you know what? You guys go ahead and sit in there. I'm gonna go walk around, by myself once again, and I want to see.
And she FaceTimed me when she was walking around.
And so I was just looking. I was walking around, doing a little shopping, Starbucks. It was cute. And then we went. And then so that's when the whole trip changed. Like the first day there. And then up until this point, they were faking it. They were still, being nice. We weren't chatting like we used to, but they were still, being nice, trying to include me in conversations, in the car and stuff. But I'm telling you, after I met them for dinner, the whole vibe changed. One person wasn't even looking at me like I wasn't even there at that point. The other one was just faking it, trying to chat if I said something first. So I don't know if they felt like I was being shady because I didn't want to go sit with them in the pizza place. But it's kind of just like I spent all this money. I don't know when I'm coming back. It's my first trip, so I want to see what was out there. So then that was that.
Mind you, before they even left for the trip, they was the main ones talking about, Ashley, you're not gonna be sitting in no hotel and we're gonna be out. We're gonna be outside. Blah, 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 blah. But it was the opposite.
And then another thing is both of them. I don't know. I don't know how to explain this. One person, we have a group chat, right? 3 of us had a group chat, but we wouldn't speak in it after the whole 4th of July incident. One person would hit me up hey, you got your suitcase, you got this, we got Cookie Crunch, and then when we together, you acting like you don't want nothing to do with me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And then so that was the second day. The third day we went to Disney, and like I said, I was basically there by myself the whole day. And then the day after that was our last full day there. We went to Icon Park. They have a wheel you can go in and play music.
See, but before that, the first day you was at Disney, they pissed me off. I'm on the phone cussing and whatnot because they told me we leaving early. You only been here for an hour.
Yeah.
And Ashley wanted to see the fireworks. I said you better tell them they better come back and pick you up after them fireworks because you put in for this car.
Oh yes.
Okay.
And then let me tell you about the car. So they supposedly, I heard them in the car talking when we get back to the hotel we have to sit and we all have to collectively find a car that's affordable and blah blah blah. So I'm thinking like, okay, we're all gonna go back to the hotel, sit and think of a car. We go back to the hotel, and they in a room whispering about a car, not even including me. And then one of them yell, "Oh, you have to send me 119 for a car." I was like, "What do you mean? Like
119? Like what the hell are you driving? A Mercedes? Like, come on."
And what happened to sending me a picture of the car? This is how much it is. Can we do this? No, they already booked it. You need to send me 119 for the car.
Right.
So I was like, I said, you know what? And then like we used to go to like dinners.
I would have been a mess. I would have been like, listen, good luck with that because you didn't include me in paying for this car. I will book a Lyft or Uber wherever I need to go.
That's what I should have done.
Both of y'all could kick rocks.
I should have done that, because it's like not even like we used the goddamn car.
Right, you didn't even go nowhere because they was sitting in the house. Right.
So, where was I going with this? I should have done the Uber and Lyft, whatever. But, yeah, so we went to Icon Park, and I wanted to do the wheel, and one of the people there didn't want to do it, so that person stayed down, and I only went up with one person, and if she would have came up, he wouldn't have spoken to me. That's how they were doing it. But since she didn't
Pinky
get on,
wanted to stay downstairs while the brain went on the ride with her.
Right. So I just feel like why like both of y'all acting like when we're just separated to like solo, y'all want to talk to me, but when we all together, you act like you have a problem with
because
me.
they was clicked up with each other.
Yeah, it was basically like it was their trip and I was tagging along. And the funny thing about it is it was my idea to go.
Remember the petty kitchen scene? She walks into the kitchen. They in the kitchen. Oh my God, laughing. And she walking in silence.
Yeah.
The second she leave, they laughing again.
Yeah.
So therefore, you automatically know they in there being shady and being petty.
And then after the same night when we was discussing the car, I walked back in there and I said, "What's going on in here?" Because I heard them talking about it. Nothing. Silence. Like I wasn't even. So I said, "Okay."
This sounds like some petty. Okay. This sounds like some reality petty stuff, like reality show.
It was just, and then so the hotel room, you walk in and you're in the living room, and then there's a kitchen. There's 2 bedrooms, and the bathroom is in the bigger bedroom. So. The brain got the bigger bedroom.
The brain should have been with Pinky in the 2 bedrooms.
Right, and
since they want to be clicked up.
Right. So the brain had the big bedroom, and then me and Pinky were supposed to share a room. It was 2 beds in there, but Pinky decided to take her bed.
We're gonna drag the mattress
and dragged
out.
it into the living room, and was like, "Oh, so we all have our own room to sleep in." So I was like, "You know what? That's fine with me. I'm not complaining. I wish I had a door.
Right,
I wish I had a new door. I could have shut my door, been doing my thing, but still. So that was that. So yeah, it's just like the vibe.
It's like you went on a vacation to be lonely.
Yeah, basically, but you know what? I learned that I can have fun by myself.
Right.
Because if I was a person who couldn't do that, I would have been forced to go back to the hotel with them at 5 p.m. But instead I still had fun at it. Even though I want to redo, I still enjoyed myself at
Disney. Listen, we kept her company at Disney World through FaceTime because we were sitting right there on the phone watching them fireworks, okay? And I saw Tinkerbell come flying out the building, out the castle, okay?
I didn't even know Disney did that.
I didn't know they did that either.
I just heard somebody behind me go, "Here she comes." I'm like, who coming
because
out?
Because I went to Disney World when I was 8 years old. I ain't gonna lie, I don't remember nothing. The only thing I remember is all the tragic stuff that happened on the trip. I remember feeling like the roller coaster was about to let us out, or we were about to fly out. I remember getting lost in a crowd of people, looking around like, where they go, And like I remember like the hotel fighting with my brothers. Like that's all I remember. I do remember going to Mickey and Minnie's house.
See, I didn't even know where that was. They had
like little houses set up. I remember that. I remember there was a ride called Honey, I Shrunk the Audience. I remember that.
Like the movie?
Yeah, because like it was a part where like rats or something come running in the audience, and like it's like 3D, where you feel stuff too. So I guess they call that 4D. It felt like they was touching your leg. I guess they like blow air or something on your legs or something, and it make you feel like, it was cool. It was cool. I did like that one. What else we did? That little ball? What's that place called? I don't know how to pronounce it. Epcot. It's a ball. It's a ride in there. It's like a mystery kind of thing. Like you see, as you moving, it's like stuff disappears and appears and stuff like that. It's kind of cool in there.
The lines are so long, and I don't know. I just didn't really.
Somebody said if you want to go to Disney, you gotta get a VIP pass because you cut all the lines.
Yeah, you wanna know how much those are now?
How much is that?
VIP is like $2,000.
Oh Lord! Oh, that's too much.
And they only give Florida residents theirs is like $800, $900. That's their little discount.
Well, we live in Florida for a day.
I wanted to do that. Like, I knew somebody in Florida. I was going to be like, get my ticket,
What they going to ask for ID at the door?
They probably...
Oh, Lord.
Honestly, no, because here's the thing. Because Aunt Yvette, she gave me her Disney card. Right. So I was able to just put it to my account, and I had the ticket. So how would they know?
Right. They're going to know.
How would they know?
I can't. That'd be a funny TikTok. Yeah. They're gonna know. They're gonna know. And then you walk in like they didn't know. Okay, I can't. That's so funny.
And the thing is, I had 2 Disney tickets, and I could have, instead of sitting in the hotel, I could have just took an Uber to Disney and sat, and it was at Disney.
Oh, that would have been fire.
I don't know why I didn't do that.
You have FaceTime us while you in the Uber though.
I was on. You know? Yeah, I had to take an Uber to Epcot because they went to Animal Kingdom. The Animal Kingdom opened at like 8.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
I had to take an Uber to Epcot.
Oh,
and I had one of my friends on it with me.
She done triggered a memory. So Animal Kingdom, they had like this restaurant. It was like the Rainforest restaurant, something like that.
Rainforest Cafe. That's what
they
ate.
Yeah, we went there.
They
had these giant fish tanks, and like it's like 2 fish tanks, and they got one's connected at the top, so you see the fish go up and like swim across.
Yeah, they went there.
Yeah, that one was fancy. I like that one. That was cute.
See, I feel like Animal Kingdom would be cute, but like I don't like animals, so that's why I was like, I'm not going to no Animal Kingdom.
See, it ain't like they're walking around, like the mascots is walking around, but they got like this. They got a safari ride, but the way the safari ride is, it's like it seems like a normal safari. Like, oh, look at the animals, and then all of a sudden it's like action. All of a sudden now you're in a movie. Like they start speeding and shit. And
well, then I want to go one day. But,
that was fancy.
But the next time I go, I want to. First of all, I want to go during Christmas time, like November, December, because
that's what we did.
Because
Thanksgiving.
for one, I feel like everybody gonna be in school and nobody gonna be traveling to it's not summertime. So if the lines are shorter, it's not going to be that hot. And then they got the Christmas lights. I feel like going to Disney is magical, but around Christmas time, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, I'm really trying to go. And now that I'm back in school, it's in person and online. So I only have to go to campus twice a week. So I'm trying to go on a little weekend around November, and hit Disney one day, Universal, and then come back home. And,
I would balance if I could,
Like, I'm trying to do that. Like, I really want to go back
if you do a weekend and my days off ain't changed, I could take off like 2 days,
I think we should definitely do that.
I've never been on a plane before. I ain't been nowhere.
Okay. Plane, listen, okay.
I want to. I'm scared, but I want to do it.
It's not. That's why you got to start like a 2-hour flight. Florida is a nice first flight because it's not that long, but you still get that experience.
I want to go to Hawaii. I want to go to Tokyo.
Okay, but
I want to go to Puerto Rico.
See the time distance is going up. Start.
They got Wi-Fi in the movies or something. I can watch a movie, get a nap.
You can't get no nap. I try to close my eyes. I cannot close my eyes.
Oh,
on that
Lord.
plane. You're just gonna be up.
I want to fly first class. I want to be bougie.
There you go.
I want to be bougie. That's what I was. I was told it's nothing like flying a plane in first class. Like that's just like where you need to be at.
Yeah, well.
There's more room up there.
Yeah, but
they give you like a little crackers.
Amir, you get that. Well, you get that in economy.
They got liquor back there.
Not basic economy, but a premium economy or something like that. Like
well, that
with
was
the
like
cart,
a little
they
in
came
between.
by. They came by. Was you guys want any water, soda, juice? And then they gave us a little goodie bag with cookies, pretzels, water.
Well, I'll take some cookies.
They give you like a little bag.
This is why I need a credit card that gives you flight points. You know what I'm saying?
Also, you know what I just found out?
Use your points.
Fly United. United is what we flew. United's real cute. And United has a discount for ages 18 to 22. They give you discounted flights.
Oh, I'm far above that. I'm far above that.
I'm going to use that this whole year. I got a year. Okay, I got a year to get as many flights.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
So
you signed up for United website profile, whatever you call it?
Yeah, I got the app.
Okay, good, because you get points.
I got that. I didn't get no points for this one though because I didn't book it. So I didn't get
shady.
Any. Oh, and you didn't want to know what I'm doing now.
Oh, you didn't tell them. They had it was something with the flight. It was like overbooked or something. So it was like if you wait, you get free first class.
It was you arrive an hour later and you get a $300. Oh, I think it was first.
It was first
$300 ticket towards another flight, and you fly first class.
Look, they already was being shady.
And I should have done it. But you know me, it was my first time, in the airport, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. But I was joking. I was like, yeah, I should do that. But then, okay, there's a show called Manifest on Netflix. I just started watching that. If y'all watching, and there's like a joke going around in the show. The family went on vacation, and the son and his sister, and so it's a guy, his sister, and then his little son. the airplane was like overbooked. They said, you know, if we need 3 people to stay behind, you get tickets towards, you know, another flight.
Right.
They said, yeah, we'll do it. That's more time for us to just hang out in the hotel. I mean, in the airport. Amir, they were missing for 5 years.
Oh my God. What the hell?
It was like turbulence or something on the plane, and then when they finally got back normal, everybody, they was like, okay, we're landing shortly. They landed to the like on the how do you, when you come off the plane, they were like on the ground. They weren't going in the airplane. And they were met by police. And it was like, you guys have been missing for 5 years.
Oh, that TV show? I saw that show before.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember I saw the trailer.
Yeah, so that's like the joke. Everybody's like, don't take that little ticket
I
voucher.
remember
Don't do it.
Like, they made it seem like they was been flying for 5 years. Yeah, I remember that. I saw the trailer.
I just started watching it. It's so good.
I was thinking about watching it.
And they got like powers and stuff now.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's like the joke. Everybody's like, don't take that little voucher. But
I
should have.
Everybody who they knew was like older now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
So that's like a little joke, like don't take the, but that's a free ticket.
Right. See, my boo's like, I will take that. He was like, tell
right.
that to get that ticket. He said, tell that to get that ticket. Okay, get
Mother
that
was
first
like,
class.
You cannot take that ticket. You be by yourself.
Right.
I'm by myself.
It's like, hell, I'm by myself right now. I had
Right.
to take it to the airport because they was being petty.
Right. So, okay, so
Jeez.
where did I leave off? So after Disney, the last day was the last full day was Icon Park. We went to like the little big Ferris wheel. We walked around there. And then listen to this. So here's another thing. So after we did the Ferris wheel, they said, you want to grab a little snack to eat, and then we'll go back to the hotel and we'll get ready for dinner later tonight at 8. So I'm like, okay, there's a Shake Shack. Let me just grab a little burger snack on until dinner tonight. What Pinky, she decides, no, I want to go to this Mexican restaurant. So we go in the so mind you, I have my Shake Shack bag with my burger in it. We walk in this restaurant. I'm thinking she's ordering to go. They sit down. We get a table. They're ordering entrees. And we're going out to eat in 2 hours.
They spent all their money on food.
So I'm sitting in a restaurant with my Shake Shack burger. I eat my burger feeling real ghetto in there. Eat my
because you coming with your own plate.
Right. And then they food didn't even come out yet. So once again I'm sitting there. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go walk around.
Right.
Okay.
Like,
and then it hit me, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going out to dinner with them later because it sounds like they're gonna talk to me anyway.
Right, just let them go.
I found another restaurant. I ordered my dinner there, and I took it to go. And I said, y'all go have fun tonight. And they went to dinner, and I stayed in the hotel, and I was on FaceTime chatting it up with my friends.
Probably had way more fun.
I did. And you know what's even more funny to me? They didn't just go out to eat. They was out a little late, so they did something.
I can't.
But it's when I go out with y'all, we do nothing but dinner and back to the hotel.
That's terrible.
And then, I didn't even tell y'all this. The second day that we were there, they took 3 hours to get ready. Both of them hair and makeup.
What the hell he doing? He ain't got no hair.
Makeup. Beat the whole face.
Oh,
3
Lord.
hours. I was ready and dressed to go by 11 a.m. And then we went to go get the rental car.
I'm wasting my
After
day.
we got the rental, we was in that hotel room for 3 hours while they got ready.
Okay, can we say my favorite part?
What's the favorite part?
When you got back.
Oh. Wait, before I get there, before I get there, this is the last day. Okay, the last day, we went to, we had time to burn because we had to be out of the hotel early. And our flight was at 7 or 8 or something like that. I don't know why we had a night flight because we didn't have nothing to do. It was we was doing nothing anyway.
Right.
So we decided to go back to the outlet mall, do a little more shopping. I was so hurt though because the tickets that they bought, I had no say in plane tickets. It was just okay, I booked the tickets, send me the money. That was it. So I couldn't even bring a big bag. I like to have options. I had to bring a small little carry-on.
Right.
Couldn't really fit much in there. So even when I bought a brand new pair of Uggs, I had to leave the box. I had to leave the bag. I just had to bring my Uggs. And then we went to a Crocs store. I love Crocs. I couldn't even fit no Crocs in my bag. So I just had to buy my little mini, I put my little mini, my little Mickey charms.
Oh,
and
that's
then
cute.
I gotta go to Crocs up here and put my little Disney charms on. So then after that, they want to do it at McDonald's. I'm not shading McDonald's, but I just haven't eaten McDonald's in a while, So I was like, dang, now I gotta freaking get McDonald's because it's the only place we at right now,
Right.
So while we're in there, it's really awkward because, like I said, the two of them are chatting, and it's I'm not even sitting right next to them. And then Pinky, she's on her phone on a flight app,
right.
and I'm about to say his name. My bad. Oh, I'm about to say his name.
The brain.
Yeah, so she's like, brain. She's like, come on, look at the seat. She's like, we can move closer. Let's change our seats. She wanted to change her seat so bad, so they didn't have to sit next to me.
Oh my God.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
Right.
Like it's 2 hours. You know, you was ignoring me this whole time.
That's make you want to cuss somebody out.
Right, like it was just the extraness for no reason.
And then it didn't make you like, you want to change the seats. Like, get the hell away from me.
Right.
Get the hell on.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Let's change your seat. Let's change your seat. Just kept bringing it up. Like, if you don't stop, like, just stop. Okay.
Just like,
and then when they picked me up from Disney, they picked up dinner and then they came and picked me up. It was no text like, hey, you want something? Send me the money. You know, we'll get the food. Nope. It was, I get in the car, they got their food just sitting right. They
didn't even say, Ashley, you want to pick something up because we already went and got something.
Right. It was just that they picked me up. That's it. You know. So it was that, and then we're sitting there. We get to the airport early. You know, they tell you like get there early so you check in and all that. We get there early. The two of them are sitting by themselves, and you know they're not speaking to me, nothing. Oh, and before that we had to drop the rental off. And, you know, she's like, oh, no, let me give gas. Let me do that. He's, no, keep your money. Keep your money.
Keep your money.
So I'm hearing keep your money. So I'm just like, okay, I'm not going to offer them. If you tell her how to keep her money, I'm not going to, you know. Mm-hmm. So then we finally get to the hotel. The airport. You know, we're sitting. They're not speaking to me. Everything's cool. You know, we get on the airplane. Cool. You know, they're not saying nothing, but it's no, like, beef or anything. You know what I mean? So then we finally, we land, and then I get a text message. And the text message goes, I need $25 for the gas, and
you just told her to keep her coins,
right.
But now you telling me you want money from me.
So I'm like, that's so funny because when she offered it, you didn't want to take it, but now you texted. And the whole thing is, why are you texting me when you were sitting next to me on the plane for 2 hours? When you could have just said, send me some money.
And they was standing right there behind you.
Right, they was with me the whole time. So why do you wait until we land?
Because he know he being petty. That's why he waited.
And then when we get our bags after we land back at the airport here, you know, I was like, okay, I'm gonna see you guys. Nothing. So I said, okay, I'm going to see you guys. Said it again, louder. They turn around and just looked at me. So I just threw up a peace sign, got my bag, and dipped.
Right.
Okay. And then that's when I get that message when I get outside of, you know, $25.
No, tell about Pinky.
Okay, so then the day after this, so I blocked both of them when I got home. I blocked both of them when I got home. And, I mean, when I mean block, I mean blocked on Snapchat, Instagram, phone number, Twitter. I mean, I was like, you could treat me like this, I don't want to do it with you ever again.
Right.
Okay, both of them. So then the next day, I get a notification from Cash App requesting $20 for Friday and Saturday. Mind you, I wasn't even with them until Saturday when we got together from Florida. Okay, so how you trying to get money from me? And I wasn't even with you on the day you requested money from.
Right.
And I was with you for 4 or 5 days. Now once you said you want $20,
especially when you didn't pay for nothing.
Right.
He just told you not to. So why you asking me for $20?
So first he sent me the message, and I sent the little crusty little $25. Right. But then the next day you requested money from me for what?
Right, for nothing, because she didn't pay for nothing.
Right. So
I said, Ashley, you don't tell her to get the hell on.
So I knew that. I didn't even say nothing, but she would never even know because Cash App, you have to enable requesting money. So I'm, you know, whatever.
Right.
So no, I did not send it because first of all, you get money from me. We wasn't even with each other that day.
Right, and I don't owe you anyway because you didn't pay.
Right. So that was the pettiness for that trip. So that's why I said like I need a whole redo. Like I need to re-experience, you know, Disney.
Right. We need a whole restart.
Right. That was a mess.
But hold on, y'all. We about to go to a little commercial break, and we'll be right back.
And we are back. So I want to switch up the topic. You guys heard about my disaster of a first trip. But now let's talk about something else that it's been on my mind. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are aware of Dog the Bounty Hunter. It was a popular show on A&E
I used to like
back
the
in
show.
the day. You know, it's a guy, you know, dog, and his family. They're bounty hunters. You know, it was a very entertaining show. But he had a wife named Beth, and he like worshipped the ground she walked on. Like that was like his soulmate. You know, She passed away 2 years ago from cancer, and already he's married to someone else who looks just like Beth. My question is, if you supposedly marry your soulmate, okay, how was it so easy for you 2 years later to find someone else and get married? Now, that's making me think that he was messing with homegirl while Beth was going through her cancer, okay? Because 2 years later, you already married? Are you kidding me? How can you even get married again if you found your soulmate? I don't get that.
But he claims she told him to find somebody else. That's what he claims.
No.
He claims to say, go be happy, find somebody else. And keep it pushing.
I don't know.
But that's not even the thing. We on the wrong topic. Okay? Homie's a racist.
Oh, yes.
Okay, he talking about he got a black card. Okay.
Oh yeah, to say the N word.
Yeah,
like,
they said where you get that from?
Right.
He talking about when I was in jail. And he said the brothers gave it to me. I said, oh Lord, not the brothers.
Stop. And it's even worse because supposedly one of his sons is married to a black woman.
Right.
And they say he's homophobic.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Yeah, so he didn't invite two of his daughters to his new wedding because they support Black Lives Matter and all of that.
So that right there confirms it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I wonder how he feels about his mixed grandkids.
He probably don't want to do it.
He
probably fake it, like, you know, but deep down he don't, you know, support.
I remember Oprah had a special where the grandfather was racist, but the daughter had a
him, right?
Yeah. He loved the grandson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I remember that. He was straight up like KKK. All that. He was out there.
Not out there.
Yeah, he was done. But yeah, he said the grandchild switched his mind up.
That's so wild. And
he got it together.
Oh boy.
He ain't the only one too. Remember Hulk Hogan?
Oh yeah.
He was talking about I don't want you with the.
I wonder how Brooke is doing. We used to love her.
I did. I still be listening to her music.
Oh wow.
What's that song? I'm falling for him. I'm falling in love. Yeah. That's my jam right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she has some fire. I remember you used to watch her show.
Yep.
What's it, Brooke Knows Best or something like that? Something like that. But yeah. So forget him. He's canceled. Next. What was the hurricane called?
Hurricane who was it?
Uber. Something like that.
Who was it? What was
Look
the
at
name?
that. Research.
Hurricane.
Hit the Google.
Hurricane.
But I remember I was watching
Ida. It was Ida.
Ida. Yep.
It was Ida.
That fool. I was watching it on Instagram, all the stuff that was going on in, what was that, Louisiana? And I'm like, dang, that's crazy. And they was about how stuff was flooded and people's houses fell apart and stuff like that. And how they got to recover. Then not the same day I'm watching this trash, right? I go outside during my when it's time for me to clock out, and everything flooded.
Yeah.
Cars floating in the back. Oh Lord, I'm smacking stuff. Cars floating in the back of the building. People's alarms going off. They had to go rescue the security guard out the booth. Yeah, they had to get one of them big dump trucks to go drive out there and bring him back. He walked up in there with no shoes, socks, nothing. Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, this
and the police was like, because we got postal police, they was like, yeah, all them cars is done. Okay, it was floating. The water's above the seats in the car.
But I didn't even know that this was even. I didn't know a storm was coming.
See, because they had just said like 2 weeks before, oh, it's a hurricane coming. It's going to be crazy. I didn't hear none of that. We went outside. It wasn't even that bad. But this time, everything was floating outside. It was ridiculous. When I saw my car, I was like, oh, Lord, this thing is done. Because I had to, like, walk all the way around the building and, like, walk through that nasty water to get it through the right passenger side and flip over the seat just to try to rescue the car, which it didn't do anything. That's cool. It was water floating in the car. And then 2 days later, I opened the car door to try to get something out because I had, like, this little fox in the car. So I wanted to save the fox. When I tell you, when I smelt that water, eyes running, nose running, I was choking. I felt I was finna throw up. It was disgusting. The guy comes through, he didn't even open the car and look in it. He's like, yeah, it's done.
Stop.
It's total.
Yeah, but so Jersey and New York, they're like two places where if something happens, people are gonna be joking about it. I'm talking about these clowns wearing kayaks, going down the street,
swimming.
Somebody had a floaty. They was just floating in the water down the street. Then they had a rumor going around that the Bronx, not the Bronx Zoo, the Turtleback Zoo, that the animals, the penguins
were swimming in the water.
Down the street. Crazy.
Then somebody's like, well, there it goes. You see the car floating down the street. She said, well, there it goes down the street.
No, it's crazy because the day after, it was like 80, sunny out. Like nothing.
Right. Even early in the day, it was fine.
So I had walked to Starbucks, and as I'm walking, there's just cars like abandoned in the middle of the road. Like people just left their cars, and people had to try to like go around middle of the street. Like that's crazy. But like speaking of driving though, your girl finally got her permit. Like I can finally, legally drive. Even though when I said legally, it made it seem like I was riding dirty. I wasn't riding dirty.
All right, she wasn't driving.
Riding dirty. I've never driven a car before, but now I can if I want to.
Finally.
It only took 22 years.
Right.
Let me tell you guys about my birthday. My birthday just passed, okay, August 21st. My birthday was a mess, okay? Once me and my friends, we got all cute. We was supposed to be taking pictures. We was ready to go by the pier, by the water, We had it all set. Once we got there and sat down, I was going to take a bite of my food. They came over and said, yeah, you guys got to go. We're shutting it down. It's about to rain. I said, dang, I can't even get a bite.
That's the second time,
That's the second time.
Because last time we went over closed.
Last year I went for my 21st, okay? And when we got there, they said, no, we're closing the line for the night. So we couldn't get in. Plus, the people that I was with, my friends, they weren't even 21. So we couldn't have gotten in anyway. I didn't even know that. They had to be 21 to get in.
Oh, yeah, it was a whole pandemic.
Yeah, you had to be 21 to get in.
Because remember, everybody was outside.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that.
So, I don't know why I thought, what, let's go back to Pier 13 for my birthday again. I'm never going to Pier 13 every year for my birthday. I can go any other day, just not my birthday, because I didn't get no pictures with my friends. I didn't get no pictures of my outfit, my birthday fit, none of that. Once we sat down, we had to go. And at that point, it was like, okay, it's raining out. What can we do? There's not much we can do. So we just settled for Dave & Buster's. But honestly, Dave & Buster's saved the night, because I'm telling you, if we would have just went home, everybody would have been like, yeah, it was so whack. Why did I go? When we got to Dave & Buster's, we got some drinks, we got some food, we sat down, we was just sitting there chatting. We didn't even get on. We didn't even do no God's darn games. We was just sitting there chatting, okay? And that's what made up for it, And the food was good. Let me tell you about the girl. So I pay with cash. I don't like cash. I don't pay with cash, but I cash. I pay with cash. The girl took my money and didn't even come back and say, "Do you want your change?"
Oh, she just
took
that
the
was
whole
tip.
bill.
I can't.
And I was like, dang, like
she never came back.
No.
Oh
she
Lord,
walked
no, she
past
did it.
me and everything, and nothing. Didn't even. Do you want your change? Nothing.
How much change was it?
The stuff was like. She was like a $5, $6 tip.
Oh.
But like still, like I put a 20 down. You could at least came by my change back, and I would have gave you.
I can't.
But yeah.
Sis said thank you.
Yeah. Wait. This is not funny. But it's like, speaking of tips, my friend works at a store. She turned her back, and these two people walked in. They snatched her tip money. They robbed her. Yes.
When this happened?
This was a couple weeks ago.
Oh Lord Jesus.
She was about to help them. She turns her back while she finishing the order, and they robbed her chip jar.
People is a mess.
She had $16 in there, but still they took her money.
I just saw a video like that on Instagram.
But she told her boss, like, can you check the cameras? And they said the camera wasn't working that day. I would have said, I'm extra. I would have said, okay, pull up next door's cameras, okay? Right. Because they gonna come back.
I remember that. I saw a video on Instagram. Dude coming in, I think he said he was asking for directions. Like, what is such and such? And when the girl went to look it up on the computer, he gonna pick up the jar and try to run out. But security caught him, though. Well, you could tell he was up to no good, because he kept looking around like, what's going on? And the second she went on the computer, he was like, whoop.
Right. See,
that thing was full of money. Everybody in the comments was like, why would you leave that bowl right there?
And that's what I told her. She said usually when she gets tips, like, she'll take it out so that, you know what I mean? But that day she decided, I'm the only one in here. She wasn't working with nobody else. She was like, no, nobody gonna take my tips. So she decided to leave it in there. But speaking of like stealing, I just saw a TikTok last night, and this guy, they was in a sneaker store, and the guy was there with his girlfriend, and he's sitting there stealing t-shirts. First of all, you with your girl. First of all, don't steal. But the fact that you stealing in front of your girl, that's corny. And the fact that she sat there and then watched you do it and encouraged you to do it and like played off.
So she just is
like
fast.
Come on, like, and they had him on camera too. Just they caught him take the shirt off the
you can't be doing stuff
like
that.
Right.
People work hard to buy all them
it.
products and stuff, Right. Because I know for a fact, because I have a t-shirt store. Okay, y'all looked it up, deliciousslipsdesigns.com. Okay, I have a store, and I know how much it costs to make these T-shirts and stuff, and it's a lot of money. Okay, so the fact that you going in there stealing it from me, like, you're corny.
Yeah, that's. But just in front of I couldn't be with somebody who's stealing, and then you stealing in front of me. Like, I would have been like, you gotta go. Like, I would have walked right out the store. You on your own.
Right, like, I don't know her. I don't know her.
Like that, yeah. I didn't like that at all. That was not it.
That's trash.
Not it. But yeah. So it's not the fall yet, but it's giving fall vibes. Pumpkin spice.
I'm happy.
Back. Halloween already. People got the Halloween.
My little pumpkin donut from Dunkin' Donuts.
No.
I love those.
I hate the fall. The fall is my least favorite season.
Why?
Because it just gets dark earlier.
Well, yeah, I don't like the darkness.
I just feel like I feel like where's the happiness at? Where's the bright
when Christmas
sun?
comes? I love Christmas when the lights is out there.
I do enjoy that, but
little snowflakes.
But that's what, November. We in September.
Right.
You know, we got a way to go.
Well, I don't like Halloween. I really don't.
I hate Halloween. Everything's so spooky and scary and dark. I don't like that. You gotta mute the commercials now every night because they go playing something crazy.
Right. That's when all the spooky nightmares and random stuff.
I
don't know why I do that. When
haunted
Halloween
houses,
comes,
no ma'am.
I don't like haunted houses, especially when they be touching you.
Right.
Don't touch me. You're gonna get punched in the face.
Like, Disney's already set up for Halloween. Like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't go right now. I gotta wait for November.
I actually do have Halloween shirts on my website.
See,
I do got a Halloween shirt.
I'm not a fan of the Halloween thing. But if you could do any costume, what would you do?
Oh my, the Grinch.
The Grinch.
Even though he's technically Christmas, I was still dressed up as the Grinch. I love the Grinch.
Hands down, I'm going Catwoman, Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
Me with a short wig, a red lip, that little black fit, I would kill.
Do it.
That fit.
I want to be the Grinch. I want the full on Grinch. I want to have fire.
We need like a little bougie Halloween party, you know,
right.
In a city or something. Something.
That'd be fun. They say I got some kind of rooftop thing in New York where it's like you watch movies up there. But I don't know if you want to do that in the fall.
Oh, I know what that is, but that place is very expensive. It's like drinks and food. I heard is a whole lot of money. Like,
you gotta eat. You gotta eat first. You gotta eat first and come up in there and buy just some M&Ms.
I think they have a minimum though. They have a minimum of you have to spend this much. I think
What's the minimum?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna
look.
It's on TikTok. Everybody was talking about because it did look really nice. I was like, that look nice, but everybody in the comments was like, yeah, the food and stuff very overpriced.
I went to the movie theater for the first time by myself during the pandemic, and it actually wasn't that bad.
I don't like movie theaters.
They spaced everything out. There wasn't a lot of people in there.
I hate movie theaters.
You know, the only thing about the movie theater is, depending on the movie, I will start falling asleep.
Oh, absolutely. I fall asleep
so then you gotta get up, go to the bathroom, walk around, and come back real quick.
That's like when you be in school, falling asleep. You gotta get up. I fell asleep a couple times during the movie. Last movie I saw in theaters was It Too, and I fell asleep because we went at like 11 o'clock at night. I don't know why we thought going at 11 o'clock at night
was
even
worse. That's
a good time to go see a scary movie.
Because I just want to do something that's normal because we wasn't doing anything. We was all in the house. Mm-hmm. And then the worst part about the thing, they had no food in there. All they had was candy. Mm-mm. Candy in the water.
I could go for some popcorn, but I know it's going to get stuck in my teeth, and I'm not a fan.
I don't like when popcorn. I like to eat the pretzels with the cheese. Mm-hmm. Love it. Especially when they fresh.
Or like a little chicken tender.
Or the
I
chicken
think AMC had good chicken tenders.
Yeah, they do with the curly fries.
Yeah.
I don't miss that. I don't go to just for the
but
food.
I don't like the movie theater. I don't like movie theaters. You know, I like mini go off. You know,
the only thing that creeped me out about the movie theater is because that's where all them shootings be happening. Like, I don't know why.
See, I was gonna go there, but since you brought it up, I'm gonna go there.
That's
there
true.
was a TikToker he went on a date. Him and the date went to the movie theater to see some new movie that just came out. This happened while I was in Florida. This was like last month.
I remember.
And come to find out why the movie's playing, both of them got shot in the head, and nobody noticed.
Wasn't the boyfriend in the bathroom?
No,
they found one of them in the bathroom.
No, both of them was in the theater still.
What?
And when the workers came, they saw them both laying there. Nobody heard anything because it was during the movie. They thought probably gunshots. Both of them was just in the movie theater. Imagine you working, you just coming to clean the theater, and you see two bodies.
I would be traumatized.
That's why I don't do movie theaters. It's too much. Even if somebody get up and go walk to the bathroom, they come walking back. I'm like nosy. I'm like, where they going?
See the Purge or something?
It was something.
It was something
scary.
stupid like that.
Something.
I think it was a Purge
like
movie.
shooting or something.
Yeah, I think it was a new Purge.
That's why I'd rather
because I think they said that the dude who did it was supposedly like a fanatic of the thing or something like that. That's what I think I heard. It was rumors on Instagram.
It's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
That's why I don't like. No, I'd rather wait till DVD. Don't invite me to the movie theater. I'm not going. That's not my kind of fun. I like to do other stuff.
I like little adventure stuff.
I like mini golf. You know.
What was the name of the place I went to? The rail place.
Yeah, I don't know. I
forget the name
I didn't even go there.
It was fun. You pedal on the track.
You know what I want to do? I want to ski. I have to ski this freaking
I kind of want to snowboard, but they say that's worse.
Snowboard. Yeah, snowboarding is harder because your feet is stuck on one board together. At least
Oh,
skiing, your
Lord.
feet is separate. You can do what you want to do. That's why ski first.
So maybe I'll ski.
And then do
and
snowboard.
go on the kiddie slope.
Yeah, you don't have to take the thing up.
See, I just want to ride the thing just to do it for fun.
No, because you don't know how to get off.
Don't be scared up there.
You don't know how to get off of it. I ain't never
Lord.
did that. I've skied twice, and I would never get. I'm not getting up there until I.
But don't they got one that pulls you up there? You hold on the thing and pull you up there. I mean, that's not this small.
know.
They do have one like that somewhere.
I don't know.
I forget what it is. You hold on and it pulls you up the mountain, and then you go down. I'd rather do that one than ride on the
But you
road.
still you going down a hill and you don't know how to stop.
Oh my God! You done popped a random thing in my head.
What?
But you know the little trolley things that when you go skiing or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
That they had something similar to that at Six Flags. Me and Nell got on that to get on some stupid Superman roller coaster, something like that, right? The kid going in the opposite direction is jumping in the cart, so it's shaking him and us on the opposite side. I said, "Nell, they about to take us down." Okay. That thing was rocking like crazy.
Where's his parents at?
Sitting right there.
See.
He was jumping. He wasn't no little kid either. He was big. He had to be like 12. Just jumping. And the whole wire just bouncing up there. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, now get us off of here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, these people is nuts. I can't.
That's so crazy. Dang. So what we got planned for the fall?
I don't know. I'm going to improve on my music. Y'all, I got a song dropping. Ashley helped co-write this amongst some other people. It's called The Last Time. It's going to be on streaming services September 11th. That's a Saturday, actually.
It's going to be lit.
Yeah.
I have 2 songs that I've been playing by myself to the point I'm getting sick of them now, okay? Because I'm the only one listening to them over and over again every day. I need the world to hear them.
Drop it.
So, let me tell you a little secret. So, I want to do like a little EP, like a little project. I want to release like 2 to 3 songs at one time, okay? Because I just feel like it's too much doing one single. Then I have to do a shoot for that single, do another. You know, let me just promote all out.
All together, do one shoot.
Because the last song I released was in 2019. So everybody's tired of my daddy. They're not tired of it, but it's like, dang. Girl.
I still listen to that. It's on my playlist.
Right. My friend sent me the other day. She was like, "Look what I'm playing." Right. I was like, I got y'all. Like, it's coming. Okay. I want to do a little video.
Right.
Like, I need visuals. I need to bring it together.
Girl, you could make a music video in a daggone selfie shop, to be honest. Because they got some lit ones. Like, I saw some on Instagram and TikTok.
Vision,
things
but I have a vision in a selfie shop.
No, I'm saying, like, I know part of the vision you want to be outside in the street, but if you're doing like a fake like bedroom or something like that, and you can use one of those because they have those set up.
No, I can't because my vision. I'm not gonna give too much away, but I want to be in the city. I want to be walking in Central Park. Okay.
Gotcha.
And see, you know, the person I'm speaking of in the song, right? And then we gonna go to the apartment or like the location.
See, I think
and I want to be in the living room on a couch, watching TV. Like I need the sets.
That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna do like a living room type of thing, they have like spots.
Yeah,
like
but they literally just have like the couch and lights on the wall. They don't. It's not a whole.
But you're not gonna
room.
see the whole room.
Yes, you are.
You want them to see the whole room.
Yes, I want to be walking with the popcorn, sit on the couch, be watching TV.
Oh, that makes sense.
I need a whole location.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's not the vision. The photo shoot at the selfie place, absolutely, we could do a photo shoot there because it's different, you know, scenes. But you know, video wise, I need a real studio space, you know.
And that makes sense.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
You gonna do it in the fall when it's cold? You have a nice fur coat?
Yeah, I'm gonna have my fur on. I already discussed this.
Yeah.
Fall, winter, even. You know, we'll see what happens.
That works.
It's gonna be cute. It's gonna be real cute.
I got a bunch of songs too that I want to put out, and I never did a photo shoot before.
But yeah, see, I'm scared to get behind the camera, in front of the camera. Behind the camera, I got you. Let me take your pictures. I got you. in front of the camera, I feel so awkward. Like, I feel like I don't know how to pose. I don't know where to look.
You need practice. You got all these full-size mirrors in this joint.
Yeah, but it's
get it together.
Different. Like, I just hate, like, it's going to be so awkward. So I just hope I can do everything in, like, a couple takes and don't have to redo anything so that I get it done and we move on to the next, you know? And then also, like I mentioned before, I have to find, like, a videographer and all that. What was I saying? Oh, and I mentioned before that, like, every project that I drop, I want to do a like a little docu-series.
Oh, behind the scenes?
Yeah,
so then you need another person to record behind the scenes.
Yeah. So my camera, I'm going to record with my camera, and I need to record,
you need a whole squad.
I do. I need a team. I need, but people playing. I'm trying to give opportunities and people are playing, but watch when I get where I want to be, then everybody gonna, put me on. But what was you at?
Right. That's like with me, when people, they always want to send me beats and stuff, but then when I do my part, and I ask you to do your part, send me your stuff. Send me your verse.
Right.
You done disappeared. So now it's like, why'd you ask me to do a song with me if you wasn't really about to do nothing?
I totally agree with what you're saying. I feel the same way. Like, if you ask me to send something and you don't send anything back, that was the dog, guys.
That's Enzo. Y'all know him.
By now. He bored.
Right. He's like, let's go. I'm ready to go home.
But yeah, so last thing. So, what was I saying? I didn't forget what I was going to say.
About people not doing their verses.
Oh, so yeah, I totally don't like that. But okay, I have done that before to somebody. But it wasn't my intent. It wasn't like, oh, I heard it, I just never got around to it. I tell you, I played that song for weeks. Played it. I just could not see myself on this track. And I tried to write to it.
Well, that's different.
It just wasn't giving. Like the song wasn't bad at all. The song was nice. It was catchy. But, it just wasn't for me. And, like, I expressed it. Like, I felt so bad that I had to send a little text message. I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I promise you, like, I tried. But it just, like, I don't want to send anything that isn't my best. Something that I'm not confident in. I don't want people to look up my name on Apple Music and hear a song. And it's like, what the heck is this? You know what I mean?
Right.
So I didn't want to embarrass myself. So I was just like, you know what? Like, I'm sorry I had you waiting for 2 weeks. But I can't give it. I can't do it. I can't. But I saw he put out the project and he got, other people to replace me. So, I mean.
Well, that's good.
Right.
The show went on.
Right.
At least you told him. You didn't just go.
Right. Because I have people do that to me. Like, just let me know you're not feeling the track. If you're not feeling it, that's perfectly fine. Right. Just let me know.
People get replaced all the time.
Absolutely. That's like Soulja Boy crying about getting replaced by Drake, by Kanye.
That's like Soulja Boy and Chris Brown and everybody else who got replaced on Kanye.
It's crazy.
Oh, and they all put out their verses. The funny it is, they all put out their verses anyways. Oh, Lord.
Anyway, let's get into songs of the day.
What's your song of the day?
My song of the day is Earth, Wind, and Fire, You Want My Love, featuring Lucky Day. So that is a remake of one of their songs that they did. And, first of all, Lucky Day, I mentioned him as my song of the day, my favorite artist a couple times. So Lucky is amazing. And he just gave, what he needed to give on that record. He added a little razzle dazzle to that record, Right.
So my song of the day is Skeletons. I said that's so weird. It's Skeletons by Blueprint. They had a TV show called BET's Encore. And it's like they took a bunch of old, early 90s, late 20... I said that wrong. Late 2019... I can't talk.
Early 90s, late 2000?
Thank you. That's what I meant to say. Thank you, Jesus. They put the girls from different groups.
We said it wrong, too. Late 90s, early 2000s.
There you go. So they took the girls and they put them in a house and they gave them the task of coming up with an album. Now, some of them dropped out as the show went on, but the five who lasted, they put out an EP, and the EP is fire. So go check that out. The name is Blueprint. It's spelled BLUPRINT. Check it out.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of
My Sister and Me.